Hello and welcome back. Right, first things first, let's get the baler bale in, and I don't know which way, whether I'm going up or down, I can't tell. Now then what's the point? I can't see the cosplay signs. So that would be down, up, down, up, down. Let's see, we'll soon know. Oh, it's done that thing. When you come out the game, I had this before. On one other one. Oh, I do hate that. The game mechanics work badly. We have got this very contract and you have robbed me. Oh, okay. In that case, there's nothing for it. Just got to grab the bales that we've got. Oh, I should have cracked on, shouldn't I, and finished it. Do you know, sometimes... oh well. It is what it is. Roll with the blows. Yeah, like I said, it was 3 or 4 bales. It could have been worse. I could have had all of that. I could have saved it. I hate it when it does do that, though, because obviously we have still got the contract. That's happened twice to me now, so there must be something about if a contract says completed, you can't carry on with the work if you save it and come back in. I'm going to have to learn that one. Yeah, I used to know most of the rules to do with contracts on FS19. I used to know that you couldn't go on till the next day, or otherwise the contract would break, which was awkward when you were playing seasons and you'd got hay, because it didn't always turn to hay, and sometimes I remember the time I cracked it on Lone Oak when I'd not been a massive contractor. It was only my Lone Oak series that I actually started to seriously do contracts. Before that I'd always just concentrated on the jobs on my farm, and to be honest I was missing out a lot. Contracts are good fun and it's a good way of learning things, but there are rules, hidden rules, similar to what we've learnt today, which is if you've completed a contract, it doesn't expect you to come back. You've got to basically either finish it or you've lost, which we've just found that rule out. So yes, even though on paper this contract is still ours, it isn't. The game classes it as over. So yes, I needed to get this grass beforehand. Yeah, Lone Oak, I'm switching stories. In Lone Oak, I remember once I lost a contract where... In fact, yeah, this was a weird one because I lost the contract. It was one of the biggest grass fields on the entire map, and it was halfway through the day, and the contract just disappeared. Literally, I left my... I'd got Courseplay running. I got Courseplay running the course. I went down to make a cup of tea, came back, and nothing was happening. My entire... everything had disappeared. So it was only in editing afterwards that I actually played it back to the precise time. I don't do that very often, I might add, and I certainly, yeah, it was a massive contract though, and all I'd got was my baler was, no, what was it? Well, it wasn't baling, it was tethering, that's right, it was. No, it wasn't, it was on seasons. What was it? I was windrowing, it got to be windrowing. Yeah, so I was windrowing, and then I came back and obviously all of the contract equipment had just disappeared. So, right, let's take these back. How many more bales have we got? Oh, quite a few. Smashing. Oh, it's a shame, but hey-ho, we've certainly done well enough out of this, and it is a lesson learned. It is. That's important as well, to know what rules you're playing by. Now, this road is seriously fast, and I've got to go a long way out. Thank you, Van. At least you didn't run into me like most of them do. Right, let's drop these off, and we've got to be just as clever with these, because otherwise we are going to be going a long way with our, yeah, we've only got, I mean, don't get me wrong, this, I do love the big bag winch. It is capable of grabbing 2 or 3 at a time, but obviously weight wise, our weight at the back, we can only grab a max of 2 or 3 really. Well, I don't know though, these are round bales. Yeah, that's another thing. I thought in editing, I have been using on the old stream farm a. Ooh, that's too far. I've been using a brown a square baler and then wrapping them. So I said yesterday, on yesterday's episode, that that you put a slab of them on the bale tray. Well, you do if they're square, but not so much if they're round. So yes, I won't be putting a slab of these, but I will. I'm going to go for trying for stacks of 4. I've never tried that. Oh no, I'm being silly. I have got a square baler wrapper on this as well. I know what confused me. It was because obviously we're using a round baler on this contract. But yeah, I was thinking, right, yeah, as a square, so we will be using the extractor to make slabs of bales, whereas we wouldn't be doing that with this particular one. I think that's what threw me out. I was tired. It was, yeah, a big session. Now then. Okay, right, last set. Drop those off. Then we're going to collect on the contracts because they are now absolutely useless to us, being as they've gone wrong anyway. We'll let the equipment go back and we shall sit by and see how well we do out of this little escapade, and when it's all done we shall pay back the 269,000 and allow the BGA to go back to its previous owner. I did hate having to do that. I had to do exactly the same on the Old Stream farm when I'd got BGA contracts, because it was the only way you could literally complete the contracts. And when we'd spent a long time doing that. There's no way you're just going to let the contracts go over a technicality. So I thought, yeah, let's just roll with it. It is a new map. This is exactly what happened on the Old Stream farm. Initially, Black Sheep Modding had done exactly the same as, I don't know the map creator's name, which I must check up. If I'm going to do a let's play, then I need to be able to know that person's or that group's name. It's not always necessarily one person. I have seen the name, but it takes at least 4 or 5 times for me to see a name for it to stick with my dodgy memory, at least. And even then, when I'm tired, on Rizu Forest JM Gaming, it took me ages to get that. I was JS Gaming, Jam Gaming. No, at least do the map maker the service of getting their name correct. But not that it was an insult that was intended. Dodgy memories are not something you really want. Yeah, that is a fantastic map. Absolutely love it. And the area is a very interesting area as well. The real Rizoud Forest, as the French write it. Well, it depends. It's on the French-Swiss border, so it depends on who you're speaking to, I suppose. The Swiss may call it something else. It may be the Rizoud Forest. But it is a fantastic map. Very different as well. Underestimated. I've seen a few content creators almost dismiss it out of hand. It's one of those which, yes, you can run quite a few storylines, and of course you could tear the forest to pieces if you're a... I just... Once I realised that it was a natural beauty spot, that just went against the grain, and then I drew a story. Ooh. Oh, seriously? Hang on a minute. Oh, I didn't catch that. What on earth did I catch then? What did I catch? I'm nowhere near the back. No, I wasn't. I wasn't out enough for that to... I don't know what that was. I don't know. We'll blame it on me. It's usually me. It is. Right, let's indicate there is a lot of traffic on the roads. We don't want any accidents caused by us not indicated. Right, last set. Then we will get the contracts. And we shall speed up time. I'm interested on this because obviously I've also got a similar thing on the Old Stream farm. We've got a very small BGA that I placed myself. The small, is it the 55 kilowatt one? Right, let's drop this about, I should say about there. That is some bales. That is some bales. Gordon Bennett. Wow. Yeah, I am feeling a little lonesome on this with just one tractor. It's a very lonely place. It's been nice to have lots of tractors on this contract. Now, why are you not dropping off? Right, so then, let's give the farmer a shout and tell him to come and grab his equipment. That's what I say. Right, so collect, collect, collect. Smash in, and there we are now all on our loads. Just little old us and our biogas. But now, is there something special I need to do with this? Let's look at productions, being as we now technically own it for a short while. Lime. Lime? Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, smashing! They've put the rock crusher one in. That is amazing. Oh wow, that is amazing. I do like that. I love that. Now then we need to activate. Oh, I didn't realise these weren't activated. Digestate. We want that storing as well. Right. So now we have got a job because this is. Yeah, I am gonna literally switch this on temporarily, and we are going to lease the digestate and. Yes, we're going to speed time up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally put it at, say, 120. Right, we're going to go and place a slurry yard first thing. So we're going to go down to the bottom. Oh, no, we're not going to place a slurry yard. We need to buy a field first. We truly do. Yes. Now, though, now we need to let our money tick up. So actually what we are going to do is we are going to sleep. We are. So there's no needs to do anything else other than that. And then we need some money. And we will get money once we've slept. So, and we shall, it's back end of the year. Let's see what happens. Of course, there'll be fantastic things on sale that tempt me. Still got debt. I realise this, but we should be earning quite a lot of money from this. I don't know how much. We got clobbered for 2,814 property maintenance. What is happening here? I thought I got paid an hour. Oh, I did. 50,508. Okay. Why are they hovering as such? I think we may need to remind them. I remember this before. I think you need to go and remind them gravity exists in this world by just like giving them a bit of a nudge. I seem to remember. Yeah. Simple as that. Right, still loads to process, so we're going to do exactly the same again, but we are going to check my favourite time of the day. If there's deals to be had that are suit us. No, there are modded ones. No, it is. I've got one already. It is tempting. I was very tempted then for a second, but no. Right, let's go through till tomorrow. Oh, I'm trying to sleep anywhere, but I'm inside my tractor. That won't work. 9 o'clock again. I'm trying to think, is there anything? I could place a slurry yard now. Oh, well, to check the digestate as well. I'm not sure what storage limit there is. Let's have a look in our production. This is exciting. Temporarily, of course. Right. Oh, I took half of those as well. Amazing. Right, so digestate. Let's have a look in our production and see if it tells us how much digestate we've got. 54 tonnes and rising. 56 tonnes in. And right, what we're going to do is we are going to check what's up. Oh, rollers. Are they the ones that go to 6 to 8? No, they're not. It's a shame. That I'd like the other one. Is it the Gutler? Oh, what are the chances of that? What are the chances of us getting that on sale? We've got to. Oh my life, that is so. I'm not a big fan of pink, but do you know something? I've got to get over this, so I'm going to for once have pink baler wrap. Yeah, I was brought up old school where such things were, Yeah, pink's for girls, and I've got to get over this, so I'm having pink. Right, smashing, and that's very reasonable. I can actually, yeah, we've already got one that does the same thing. Right, so that's brilliant. That saved us a fortune, and we needed it. Right, so we now need to, yeah, let's get on with doing what we're going to do. Let's shift some of these into the before this, because it's getting a bit low now. Oh, he says, as it actually drags a few more in. Right. Oh, okay. We'll do that until it stops, and then we'll drag a load. Oh. That's not really what I was aiming for, but it will do the trick. Not exactly the realism that I was intending. Right, nearly actually filled that bin again. Well, I did say that this might actually be far more and better than I actually thought, and it certainly is. So we bought a yard, tick. Next thing we need is the extractor, tick. Then we need a bale trailer. Now that we can sort quite easily. I love this one, I really do. And we're going to go blue today, because, yeah, this one actually suits us. We're on bale loaders, which I've gone totally past. This is an absolute bargain, it really is. I love it as well. It has got a learning curve. The first time I used it, I really didn't like it. I want to change the colour. Why am I not? Let's see. New Holland, indeed. It was close enough as it was. Oh well, no, let's. Oh, I keep forgetting the bale trailer's here. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I need to reset that now. I don't need it to be here anymore. Right, reset. Do love this. It's an amazing, especially for round bales. It is absolutely spot on. Right, let's grab some. I think I've nearly filled the bin. I think it seems to take about a full day to process the bin, so what we'll do is we shall fill the bin until it accepts no more. Now then, let's try and rip this and pull it, see if we can get enough force going that we can. Do love doing this. It is realistic, you could do that. It's a bit messy, but when you've, yeah, needs must sometimes. It's good fun as well. Got to remember that sometimes it is a game. Although I do like it to look as realistic as possible, not, yeah, not like that. That was a little. Yeah, 3 is about the limit with this weight on. And with this tractor as well. Oh wow, we're still accepting them. Can't be far off full. Had got it. It just didn't look like it got it. Aha! Now that looks to me like we're there. Let's just get this pile down. Put this in front. You never know, it might process overnight. Let's knock those two forwards a bit. Do love it. Love using physics. And bales are a physics in themselves. Truly are. Well, that is a very healthy amount. I know we've got 50 grand debt. As I said, I'm not going to worry about that. It is we shall see what we've got when the cookie crumbles. We've got digestate forming and all that type of stuff. So that was what I wanted to do it for, was to get the digestate. But I'll do that when we're finished. There was no point in doing that at the minute. And if we get anything in sales, as we have done so far, it means we've got to drag it all back down. It's only really for the digestates trailer that I really needed that putting up this end. Right, November. Yeah, let's not do one at a time. Sure, we can do better than that. Yeah, thoroughly loved not yesterday's session, the session before, because it really did show this map off. All of the some beautiful spots on it and some terrible hills, real hills. Yeah, beastly. That field 43 on the farm. Oh my life, is that beastly. It goes both ways. I was trying to find a way to go up and then down, and I thought I went up one way and then realised that it goes two ways. The hill goes up one way and then up the other way, so there was no way. You had to go up the field and then down. If that doesn't make much sense, I'd have to show you what I mean, but yeah. Right, so then let's sleep again till December. Process as much as we can. We shall see again what digestate we've got. I'm not sure what limit there is on this. I would have thought it was big, though, with it being a proper BGA. A little BGA that I've got, I don't think has got the same limits. Wow, has it got property maintenance on this? That was only just broke even. Digestate 85,000. Oh wow, I've still got 78. Wow, that takes 150, so we can do quite a bit. Oh, let's remind that it is subject to the laws of gravity. Oi. Thank you. Right, let's try tugging them. If we tug a few of these, it should be able to grab a load. Now then. December. Wow, I never thought we would be on this amount of money. This has been a tremendous. I mean, we did work hard, but yeah, it's still very unexpected, this particular side of things. And then let's see if we can get a few more than that. See if we can grab one whole slab. Ooh, I think it's one of them times when you're not actually where you think you are. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Oh well, you can't grab a lot every time, can you? Oh, seem to be making a habit of it now. Just grabbing one at a time. And then we grab 4. Wow. See if we can grab 2. Wow, much better than I thought. We shall certainly see how well we do out of this. Grab the digestate out, and then we shall give the BGA back to its original owner, the map. Aha, we reached our limit. Right, 3 more to get. Right, did we check what was on sale? I don't think we did. We already have a sprayer, otherwise, and we already have a baler. The 9RX, tempting, very tempting at that price, but no, we will definitely. We start small and work our way up. There's no way we can afford to suddenly do that well. Right, let's sleep through till tomorrow. Of course, beginning of the next year. I think we spent our from August to now exceptionally well. We could have gone a lot worse. Even those cultivating contracts led us to where we are now. I can't forget that, as much as I don't like them. Not a big fan. Right, oh wow, 199,000. How much? Oh, we've still got one more. Looks like one more sleep by the look of it before that's all gone. Could that go on the Dominator? It is a 5.1. I can't see that making that much of a difference. We need one. It's the one thing I didn't actually buy. Got to hope that that's 0.5 of a metre. Got to hope that it can just about cope with that. Right, okay, perfect. One more sleep then. And then we're going to get digestate sorted. See if that will get rid of everything. Should be, hopefully. Ooh. Okay. Yes. That's everything gone. Right, so we can now just get the digestate out. 135 tons. Gordon Bennett. Okay. Okay, right, now, first things we need to do is... Oh no, we need to get the digestate out before we do anything. Right, so... the flickering. Oh. Right. I'm tempted to, because there's so much... Right, first things that we need to do is go and place it on our field. I am going to go with what I said last time, which is, yeah, the back of our field. So let's pop down there. And, oh, I hate this flickering. This is the only flickering I've got left. I've got rid of the August flickering, the autumn. This one's down to giants. I can't do anything about this one. Right, let's place the slurry yard. I'm still going to leave us an awful lot of money and whatever the slurry brings in. So, ooh, will it allow me to place on snowy ground? That is true. I've never tried to do that. Right, production, selling points. Will it let me do it? Well, Mr. V, you're my partner in crime again. Let's see how well we can do on FS22. Ooh, that is going to be rather nasty, I would say. Some real nastiness at the back. That's about as good as I'm going to get. I know I'm probably going to get a bit of recoil in the next field, but I can't really do much about that because of that waste. So, no. Should say not too much. Sometimes it does like a little bit of a bump, but that's about as good as it's going to get. Right, let's go and have a look. It shouldn't be too far in that field, or it didn't look like it was. I did know it was big at the back though. Forgive the lack of realism. Yeah, I thought it might do that type of thing, but it's not really going to... There's nothing I can do about that, really. Yeah, I will smooth it. It's quite appropriate. Right, but let's finish this off as well. Let's actually do the smoothing straight away. Softening, sorry. That was it. I forgot what that was called in FS19. It was smoothing, wasn't it, rather than softening. Right. Not much to soften this side, though. Just a tiny little bumps that made somehow. Actually, I don't know that did do that. That looked like it was already a bit umpy-bumpy. That's about as good as we're going to get. Oh no. Gotta be careful, I don't like floating chevrons. I hate it. No, they're just still okay. That's not bad, I think it's still mowable, but we're not going to be mowing too close to that. Right, so... Now then, let's pop back up there. Let's catch the bus. And now let's put that back. We now need to lease. I think we should go for a dolly, because it's going to be big. I think we'll use our tractor, a dolly, and the biggest trailer we possibly can, I reckon. Right. We shall see, of course, how much it is to... Let's have a look. What's the most reasonable? The TLXs. How much to lease? It's a lot of money, but let's have a look first of all how big the trailer is we can have. What's the biggest and how much does it... I'd sooner get it done quickly, but if it's going to cost us an arm and a leg, I'd sooner run it down in 2 or 3. How much to lease? So it would cost us 8 grand. And how big is that? 50,000. That's still 3 runs. Whereas it's 12,500 is an awful lot of runs. Yeah, we're going to lease. And let's lease the truck as well. We'll lease you. Right, okay then. Let's get this now then. I want to send this back, the PGA, to its original owners before the end of the session. Didn't think of that. How do we get into that field? Oh, it is double gates, I remember, but it's a bit of a tight angle, but yeah, that's as good as it gets. So pick up there. I'm going to time lapse this because it is going to be very boring. I'm going to have to do at least 3, maybe 4 journeys, so I'm going to say my words. We should just go and empty that, come back, and then I'll start chatting again. So I shall see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, that is it. Now that, if you'd have told me in my wildest dreams that I would have been up to that, I would have not believed you. This, I didn't know, and I can honestly say that hand on heart, that the highest price was this time of year for that from the slurry yard. That must be a great demand. Obviously it doesn't show you the prices, it only shows you the base map prices. So I suppose it does make common sense that I didn't know that, obviously, and I also didn't know that we would get all the digestates sold in the month of February when the greatest price was on the high and just going down. That was not by design, that was an absolute piece of good luck. I can honestly say that hand on heart. We have done very well out of this. We are going to do the little bit of bit on the map. We're going to get rid of that and also pay the money straight back. We have done our business at the BGA. We're going to sell that. Hey? Oh my life. I don't own any. Oh, I know what they've done. It's the lime crusher thing, innit? Oh, gonna have to pop up there. Oh, that's annoying. Seriously? Oh, I'm gonna have to place one myself now. And that's all I get for it. It costs 30 odd grand now. If I want one. Oh, seriously. Okay, let's try that again. Ah! What other placeable do I own on it? Oh, come on. Oh, it must be the way that they've set this up. Okay, let's have a look. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Ah, no, maybe, yeah, maybe it's the actual... Please tell me I can sell it now. Oh, it's been done with small bits, hasn't it, rather than a... Let's have a look. I still don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Well, this is slightly annoying. And very unexpected. Right, we're going to have to do it. Can't. This somewhat, though, seems now to be rather... Because we've made a fortune selling little bits off. Oh, my life. So I can't sell the land because it has things on it which basically... Oh, it will. So it is just the biogas plant. So then, I suppose that is something you could say that was asset stripping. And certainly not what I was expecting to do. Right, we need to... Do you know, this just keeps getting better and better. Right, minus 269,000. Well, I suppose it is true to say that if you did own something, you could do with what was on that land what you liked. I could have even sold the BGA and made an absolute fortune, which would have made a total mockery. None of which I didn't intend to do any of that, because obviously I didn't realise it would do that. It's a shame. It really is, but it is the price you get for a new game, and when it's, yeah, nothing I can do about it. But I have given every single bit of money, and I suppose you could class me as an asset stripper. That's not my intention, but I have, and I can't make it up. I can't do anything about it. I could I could give the money, but would you do that if you did do what you did? I mean, it's game mechanics that have caused it to happen. Obviously, we know that. First thing I'm going to do, okay, is repay all the money we owe. Which gives us the very grand total of 530,680. I am going to leave it there, though. We are going to... Oh, actually, I'm not sure I actually checked the sales for today. Oh, I did look. Dundee 7R. I'd have to have the 7R for it to be... Yeah, I will definitely, because of this windfall, we will definitely be treating ourselves to some new equipment. We just look briefly in the garage, our garage. We can see we now have only one tractor. We've definitely got to buy more. We've got a harvester and a header and one decent trailer, and yeah, disc harrow, sprayer, which is a decent, absolutely amazing small fertilizer spreader, decent front loader. We've got the baler wrapper and the baler stroke windrow. We have actually got, apart from the mower, and I know what I'm going to do, but again, I'm going to save some fun. I like to have a bit of fun every session. I think we've certainly had way more than our fair share. One thing I am going to do, though, it looks like I've got a lot of money, but we haven't. I am also going to perhaps... No, that is going to take too much. I am going to do exactly what we said, what the plan was. I'm not going to do anything more. We've placed the slurry yard. We're going to get field 72. Still need some money, though. Oh, yeah, you're worried about that. And that. Right, we have the grand total of 364,000. I shall seriously be considering equipment, though. So we have... I mean, that is amazing. If you'd have said that to me, that I would have done what we said so quickly, I would have not believed you. I really wouldn't. That is just amazing. And I do like where we are. We've got the animal dealers just next to us. I mean, 68 is a nice field. Again, I'm not going to stay in grasswork forever. This is just a means to an end. And obviously we've seen that the best possible time to sell is in January, February of the year, which I have found out by sheer fluke. I didn't consciously know that, but it's, to be honest, it's a good price anyway, so it's, yeah, I wouldn't have cared if I'd have got, I don't know what the price would be without that bonus of it being at its best, but it still would have been good. It's nice to see that my partnership with Missy B already has paid dividends. Excellent choice of partner. Right, so then, and that is where we're going to leave it. I don't think any of you, including myself, were expecting quite such a spectacular finish. Obviously, some of it unexpected windfalls, most definitely, but no any cheating, nor did I in any way, shape or form know that was going to happen, because I really didn't know. I would like to put the rock crusher down, though, although to be honest I don't intend ploughing deep enough to drag stones up. That's why I went for the shallow cultivator. Although if I'm ploughing we will lift some, but yeah, it's not a major thing on this Let's Play. I'd sooner not disturb the stones rather than actually deal with them by ploughing deeply. Yes, right. Anyway, there's some fantastic mods to deal with stones now. Anyway, so the fun next time of buying some equipment. I hope you're going to stay on this journey with me. Yes, it's been a very exciting session. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and certainly I'm in a place that I seriously didn't. And one thing I will note, as I was driving down the road with my in the big truck, in the leased vehicle, there was an irony in my grin as I was thinking to myself, I posted this on YouTube as the worst set of equipment that I had ever had. Now, that was definitely true. I think we'd all agree, though, what with the IX track, fantastic sprayer. Now that was a bargain, and for some reason allowed me to have it with a 32 meter for no extra cost. So that was a bonus that dropped later. And also we had the baler wrapper and also the baler. I mean, it was 40%, still brilliant. And the baler wrapper, we pretty much, and the harvester's header. You couldn't have asked for anything more perfect. It's set us up the perfect. All we need is a mower, which I know what I'm going to get with that. We need a bit of equipment. So I'm going to highlight a few modded tractors that they're not monsters. Yeah, we're gonna have I'm gonna have a team, not massive. I mean, I don't mean. I think it's nice to have a rounded set of vehicles going through a Let's Play, but yeah, I'm not starting with massive. Well, on 364,000, there's no way you could buy massive tractors. Although there are some modded ones that you could go for that are probably half of that, 180 grand. I could get one of the John Deere monsters, but again, we're not gonna do build Rome in one day. We're really not, and I'm not intending to. I've always believed for many months now that it's more about teamwork than it is about power. It really is. So anyway, this flickering is very bad, so I am going to going to call it quits at that, and I'm going to say hope you continue with me on this journey, and goodbye for now.